In Rigveda, there is a story about Aditi and Brahma. Aditi is the divine mother of all gods. But actually, Aditi, Diti, direction. Aditi, no direction, means no limit. If you have direction, you have limit. So this is endless, boundless, profound space. This is Adi Prakriti. And this is Brahma, the creator, the Purusha, the higher consciousness. This Aditi, the divine mother, she gave birth to the 9 zodiac, the 12 zodiac, Rashi. Mesh, Vrishab, Mithun, Karka, Simha, Kanya, Dhruv, Vrishik, Dhan, Makar, Kumbha. Mean, these are Sanskrit, like Aries to Pisces, all 12. Plus, she is the mother of Vak, means speech. And all planets came. So this, in a way, the Rigveda talks about the creation of universe. In that, the first breath of Aditi is prana. So, prana is the breath which joins Purusha and Prakriti. And we just now shared together about functional aspect of prana, prana, vyan, udan, saman, apan. But there are dasha pran. The others are naga, naga pran, kurma, krukala, devadatta, and finally Dhananjay. These are upapran, subordinate. Upapran. So Naga, we open the mouth, we open the eyes. Naga means cobra. He does puss. So same thing, whenever you do puss, you sneeze, Nag. So sneezing. Huh? Don't feel shy to sneeze. Sneeze happily. That is Nagavayu. It is a stimulus. Kurma. Kurma means turtle. You know, when turtle stretches the legs and neck, if there is some danger, they withdraw. So withdrawal of senses, introspection, withdrawal, to go inside. And kurma is contraction. Like flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, all these anatomical movement. So contraction is a kind of flexion. So that is kurma vayu. Means this is the energy field that passing through the neuron to perform those actions. Naga, kurma. Then krukala. Krukala is burping. Krukala, burping. When you burp, you are using krukala. So it is burping. It is a kind of udana. Then devadatta is relaxation and to go to sleep. You sleep because of that devadatta. Datta means to give. Then you drop your senses, you drop your body, you drop everything and you go within. But there is something in a deep sleep that tells you that that sleep was gorgeous, that sleep was very sound. Who is that? That is pure consciousness. So, even in a deep sleep, your brain is active. In a deep sleep, you forget your sensory perception. In a deep sleep, you forget your body. You forget your bank account. You have to, otherwise you will not get sleep. So, you withdraw everything. That is Deva Datta. Datta means to give up. Totally give up everything. Then you go into the sleep, relaxation. And Dhananjaya is sustenance. Sustenance means Dhananjaya is present throughout the body. Even person may be dead, still that Vayu is present, therefore other spirit cannot enter the body. Otherwise there is a long line to have body. Without body there is no sensual world. And any body is necessary to have tactile, concrete experience. Without body there is no pleasure. And there are so many spirits around you, within you, they are passing through your breath. But Dhananjaya doesn't allow them to stay. He says, go out. This is my territory. So this Dhananjaya, in Hindu religion, when somebody is dead, they cremate the body. In cremation, especially elder son has the right to do that cremation, because it is related to the Asti Dhatu. And they put the body on a pile of wood, they cover the body with the wood, and the elder son lit the fire, and all wood is burning, body is burning. And stage comes that you will hear the sound, phat, the cranium burst. Then Dhananjaya relieves. Very profound. It's a cremation is the best way. I'm not criticizing all other religions. They also have their wonderful reasoning why they bury. There must be some reason, no doubt. But when you cremate the dead body and the skull burst, then the final attachment of that soul to the body is gone. Then he can change the plane ticket and go to some different state. So that is life after death. There is a life after death about which we don't know. So life after death is guided by Dhananjaya. Dhana means wealth. And perfect health is the wealth. Your body is the wealth. So these are called Upaprana, and they are, while doing pranayama, all these functions are well regularized. So this is very interesting from Rigveda. Thank you, sir. So this is an object. You are looking at the tree. The inverted image of the tree takes place on the retina. There is a prana at the nerve ending that creates sensation. Then mental faculty, mind, which is called manas. Manas is the mind, and mind creates feeling. Mind feels it. Then buddhi. Buddhi is the reasoning capacity. Then smriti, memory. And smriti does recognize, recognition, recognition. And then chitta. Chitta is image making machinery. An image maker is ahankar, ego. Ahankar is the image maker. And beyond that is a pure flame of awareness. This is called Atman, Atman, the soul, the spirit, the Ruh. Now, this is very interesting. This is just a conceptual diagram that when you look at the tree and you do optical perception, or you listen to the sound and you perform auditory perception. So olfactory, auditory, tactile, gustatory, all these sensory perception, prana plays very important role. So inverted image of the object is a stimulus, prana creates sensation. Because within the retina there are cone cells, rod cells. Cone cell perceive color and rod cell perceive black and white. These cells, they contain pranic vibration. When you look at the red flower, then pranic vibration, the particle of that red light has certain frequency and it stimulates same frequency. Your prana carries same frequency. Nothing is red there. It is in your retina. It is in your retina that has similar vibration. So the light particle coming from the red flower stimulate the particles within the retina with the same frequency, and prana carries that same frequency to the consciousness. Therefore you see red flower, green leaves. This is very interesting that prana carries that sensation to the manas. Mind feel it. Whatever mind is feeling, it carries to the buddhi. Buddhi does reasoning. Buddhi says, oh, this is a tree, this is not a house, or this is not a cloud. So that reasoning is done. Then memory supports reasoning. Memory does recognition. Memory tells, I have seen many trees like that, it is a tree. So that recognition is there. Whatever memory has recognized, based upon that recognition, your chitta create vritti. Vritti is picture. Chitta vritti druk sukham tadasmiham tadasmiham. Chitta vritti. Vritti is image. Vritti is samskar. So chitta is the faculty of the mind. It is your subconscious mind. It creates image. You have your own image. You have image of your husband. You have image of your teacher. And your relationship is through the image. If that image is hurt, relationship is hurt. For that reason, chitta is image making machinery. An image maker is ahankar. Every image nourishes ahankar. And ahankar is I former. And then Atman, the soul, the spirit, the pure awareness, the consciousness is witnessing. Witnessing. This witnessing is Sat, Chid, Ananda. Chid, Ananda. Ananda is bliss, joy. Chid is awareness. And Sat is the ultimate truth. So, you are Satchidananda. You are the truth that you have to discover. And therefore, pranayama will improve the spiritual function of prana and will unfold Sat, Chid, Ananda in your daily relationship, in your daily existence with one another. That is a very profound spiritual function of prana. Then you will realize this wonderful sutra. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Bhavamishamatmana Bhavayan Sharindriyani Sanniyamya Nischala Asti Vastu Chidghanam Jagat Prasuti Karanam Nanashwaram Tadudbhavam Jagattamam Nudam Chayad Tatpadaika Vachakam Sadamrutam Niranjanam Chitta Vritti Druksukham Tadasmiham Tadasmiham. Chitta Vritti Druksukham. Because cessation of Chitta Vritti happens through pranayama, then you can see that you are Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Svabhavaha. You are ever pure, ever eternal. By nature, you are enlightened. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Bhavamisham Atmana. Atman, the self. Your self is God. That is why the Veda says, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Brahman. God doesn't come from cloud. God comes within. That is why God is called Khuda. Khud means self. Khuda. Al-Haq. A is the first letter. Ha is the last letter. Who acquires right from the first letter to the last letter? Al-Haq, Allah, Ilallahi Allah, Muhammad Rasulullah. So what Islam call Allah, Hindu call Satchidananda. No difference. It is just the same. Khuda, self, Atma. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Bhavamisham Atmana Bhavayan Sharindriyani Sanniyamya Nischalaha. The Atman, the awareness, the consciousness operate into every cell, tissue, organ system. But still it is Nischala, immobile. It looks mobile, but it is immobile. It is non-mover, mover, non-mover, mover. Everything moves in His presence. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Bhavamisham Atmana Bhavayan Sharindriyani Sanniyamya Nischala Asti Vastu Chidghanam. Asti Vastu, the real existing Vastu, the substance is Atman. Everything is perishable. Body is perishable. Body is subject to change. Mind is perishable. Mind is subject to change. Thought is perishable. Thought is subject to change. There is one thing is eternal. That is yourself. So whatever happened to you, you are not that. If sadness happened to you, you are not sadness, you are the witnesser of sadness. Don't become sad by identifying yourself with the sadness. If you feel unhappy, it is not you. You are the witnessing awareness of the unhappiness. And this is the gift of pranayama. Pranayama will take you to that dimension of life. That is the whole secret of Kriya Yoga. Paramahamsa Yogananda, such a highly enlightened master, his guru, Yukteswar, his guru, even Lahiri Mahashay, and the Paratpara Guru is Babaji. He is still alive because Babaji does pranayama. These are the ideal, eternally experiencing the beauty, the glory of pranayama. Yukteswar, then Nityanandaji, and Paramahamsa Yogananda, and you can go to Babaji. Even Lord Krishna, he was a great yogi, and he used to do pranayama. Buddha, such a great enlightened master, he used to do pranayama too. His pranayama is vipassana, watching the breath. So those great, even Sri Ram and his guru Vasishtha, Saptanam yoga bhuminam abhyasaha kriyate katham kidrishani sa chinnani bhumikam pratiyogina. This is a dialogue between Sri Ram and his guru. And you will be surprised. Vasishtha Muni, he was in deep meditation. And he saw pralay. Pralay means dissolution. So many times the world dissolved and again recreated. This sounds weird, but just listen. He saw 7 dissolution of the universe, pralaya. Nothing was there, sky above, water below, nothing. It is like a big tsunami. And there was nobody, but Vasishtha was there doing pranayama. So he heard a laughter. He said, my God, who is laughing here? There is nobody is here. He looked there and he sat under the tree, only that tree, that piece of land, and this Vasishtha was there. So Vasishtha is one of the great Rishi. He is the master of pranayama. Before, thousands of years before even Patanjali. Patanjali is child in front of these great Rishi. I love Patanjali, he is a great master, but as compared to Valmiki, as compared to Vasishtha, and as compared to great Krishna, Patanjali, he just did wonderful compilation and he made yoga as a science. I love Patanjali, cute little baby, very beautiful. But Vasishtha, when he saw that somebody is laughing, so there was a crow, Kaka Bhrishundi Rishi. That name of the Rishi is Kaka Bhrishundi. Kaka means crow. And Kaka Bhrishundi say, my child Vasishtha. Vasishtha was surprised that somebody is calling him child. You think that you have seen 7 pralay? I have seen countless pralay. No limit. Because Aditi is limitless. You are limitless. And every time when you go to sleep, it is a sort of pralay. Everything is gone. Your body is dissolved, mind is dissolved, thoughts dissolved. Everything is dissolved. You enter into the inner silence. It is a kind of pralay. So, you will see that pranayama brings you longevity of life. Not only that, pranayama unfolds inner feeling of Sat, Chid, Ananda. Sat means truth, eternity. Chid means awareness, Chaitanya, and bliss, the joy, Ananda. So this is one of the beauty of this sutra. I'm just sharing with you little sutra here and there, but this is very important because it is connected to our day-to-day life breath. So in the human body, there are 72,000 nadis. These are pranic pathway. And in the cosmos, there is a prana. And these 72,000 nadi, out of them, these most important nadis are Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. So, So this green color is Sushumna, the central canal of the spinal cord. This is right side, this is left side. The left nadi blue is Ida, the left sympathetic trunk. And right one, which is red one, is Pingala. And their meeting is the third eye, which is, there is a decussation of the fibers. So your right half of the body is governed by the left hemisphere, and left half of the body is governed by right hemisphere. That's why Mother Nature has taken too much pain to create cute little nose. If there is only one hole, enough. We can breathe through the hole. They do tracheostomy, you can breathe through that hole. Why Mother Nature has taken so much effort to create septum? Our body is bilateral symmetrical. We have right hemisphere, left hemisphere, right ear, left ear, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, coming back to the right chambers of the heart, left chambers of the heart, right kidney, right ovary, left ovary. So right and left, these two aspects of the body, they are all connected. So they have done that experiment in Lonavala near Pune, Bombay. There is a Kaivalya Dham. They do this experiment. They are doing great research on yoga. So they block the right nostril and yogi breathe through the left nostril, and they put some electrode, occipital and frontal and parietal, and they found the electroencephalogram changes the vibration when person was breathing through the left nostril. If you breathe through the left nostril, you activate your right brain. And then you inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Again inhale through the right and exhale through the left. You activate your left brain. So, right breath cycle is solar energy. Solar energy. While left breath cycle is lunar energy. Lunar energy. And Shushumna is prana. Shushumna is prana. The central nadi. So, the right brain is feminine because it is regulated by lunar energy. And left brain is masculine. It is regulated by Pingala, right breath cycle. Even in 24 hours, every 90 minutes, 1.5 hours, your breath pattern changes. Sometimes you breathe through the right nostril, sometimes you breathe to the left nostril. Even in the right nostril, there are these, suppose this is the triangle, tip of the nose, this is septum, and these are the eyes, okay? The guy is sleeping like this and looking at the nose. So, when air is touching the tip of the nose, it is fire element. If the air is touching the angle of the nose, it is water element. When air is touching the side of the nostril, air element. And when air touches the septum here, earth element. And in deep meditation, air is just coming to the central space, Akash. So, how your breathing is happening? If you are breathing through the right nostril with fire element, you will become irritable. You will become angry, judgmental, critical. Your whole neurochemistry is governed by breath cycle. If you want to do research, I will help you do research. And let us do research and prove to the whole world that breath cycle can change your personality. You can do NIH research. I don't know whether they will sanction money for that or not. It depends. But this is very interesting. If you are breathing to the left nostril and water element, you will become emotional. You will cry, you become sensitive. Means your psyche, your psychological behavior pattern changes because of the change in the breath cycle. So, the right brain is feminine. And when you write poem, when you do artwork, you are more intuitive. You compose a music. So music, art, intuition, poetry, and religion, these are the activity of the right brain. When poet is writing a poem, he or she using some part of the right brain. When artist is working on some wonderful art picture, painting picture, he or she is using some part of the right brain. Left brain is masculine, aggressive, competitive, logical, mathematical, scientific. That is left brain. So when scientist is observing under high power microscope, he is using left brain, logical brain. Even whether your brain will be logical at this moment or more romantic at this moment or more intuitive at this moment, it depends upon your breath cycle. What a wonderful discovery they have done. So, just by doing alternate nostril breathing pranayama, poetry will come. I am telling my own experience. When I am doing more left nostril pranayama, beautiful art comes, beautiful poetry comes. This is my own experience. So, you can change your personality. You can change your attitude. You can change completely your psyche just through pranayama. Because right cycle, left cycle, breath, Ida Pingala Saman, Tarisati Shushumna Jan. Shushumna is the pathway of God realization. So, your breath cycle is very important. Some people have deviated nasal septum. Their left side, they have only right side breathing. People who breathe only through the right side, they get pitta disorder, hives, rash, acidity. They become very judgmental, critical, angry. And there is opposite side. If the deviated nasal septum is to the right side, you are always breathing through the left side, you will get kapha disorder, cold, congestion, cough, sinus infection, hypothyroidism, diabetes, all this kapha disorder. Because left cycle breathing. I will tell you one funny story. One of my friend, he had a deviated nasal septum to the right side. And the Veda says, while making love, if you are breathing through the left nostril, then conceived baby will be female. He had 4 daughters. 4 daughters, can you imagine? And in India, to have boy is important because he was a rich guy and he need boy. Rich guy needs boy to carry on his lineage. So he said, is there anything in Ayurveda which can give me a boy? I say, come to my clinic, I will examine you. I thoroughly examine him. Boy, his deviated nasal septum was to the right. He was always cold, very, very feminine. I say, there is one simple operation called SMR operation. We'll correct your nasal bridge and let us see. So the ENT surgeon was my friend. I call him, I say, this is my client, he needs to be corrected his nasal septum. They did that operation. First time in his life he felt the warmth. He said, my God, I am feeling warm since this operation. I said, now see, follow step by step, okay? Don't be in a rush. If you really want to have boy, still there is no chance you can plug your right, left nostril left nostril wear a big cotton plaid, and then enjoy your program. So, oh, this is a true story. And boy, his wife conceived. In India, to determine sex through uh, ultrasound is illegal because people are weird. Once they know it is a girl, they do MTP, medical termination of pregnancy. And they are killing the female fetus, which is weird. I don't understand the humanity behind it. This woman, she was pregnant and she gave birth to the boy. He was so happy. This is one simple example that breath cycle can change the gender of the fetus. There is another cute little story. That woman, she was pregnant, they have done confirmative test, the pregnancy test, and some guy did sneakily, they did some, without telling anybody, they did ultrasound, they say it is a girl. See, I already have 5 girls. Can Ayurveda help me to give a boy? It is confirmed that it is a girl. I say, still there is one last chance. I told her to take, columnar root of banyan. Banyan has a columnar root. Vata vruksha. Vata vruksha means banyan tree, and there are columnar roots. So, first day you have to go to the tree, ask for forgiving. You can take permission of the tree, and you can request the tree that I am going to use your root for having male child. So please help me. And then next day morning, take a bath, honor the tree, and plug out those pink color columnar root of banyan tree. Just about a handful. And then grind them and put in a cheesecloth and squeeze and take out the juice. And put odd drops, like 3 or 5 drops, into the right nostril. This is called Pumsavana Vidhi. You can change the gender of the baby. And you will surprise. That woman gave birth to the girl, but she was very masculine. Like a boy, she was masculine. So what I want to share with you, whatever science develop is gorgeous, wonderful, but still we don't know many mysteries in this world. And science doesn't have any sensitive instrument to check these things. Perhaps in future science will be totally different. And Ayurveda is a very ancient Vedic system of medicine. Plus Ayurveda is very spiritual. It deals with prana. Ayurveda deals with mudra, meditation, yoga. So, yoga and Ayurveda are the 2 sides of the same coin. Yoga came to America 100 years ago. Swami Vivekananda brought yoga. Ayurveda came quite late, maybe 25, 30 years. Maybe 30 years, right? Or more than that. So a couple of decades, Ayurveda came here. But Ayurveda has a great potential. I think medical doctors should study Ayurveda. And this is my dream. In America, there will be integrated medical hospital where Ayurveda and allopathic medicine are practiced together. That is my dream. God willing, it will happen. So, now, I'm done with it. Any question you have, you can ask me.
Dr. Ladd, if Pingala is solar, it's heating. Is it heating on the inhalation and the exhalation?
Correct.
And the same with Ida?
Correct.
Cooling both in and out.
Absolutely. So that is why Pingala will increase Pitta, P, and Ida will increase Kapha, K. Shushumna is Vata. That is why yogis, before meditation, they do alternate nostril breathing pranayama. Then Ida Pingala become equal. Then it opens the central canal of the spinal cord. That is very important. Though according to modern physiology, there is nothing happening in the central canal of the spinal cord. All ascending tract, descending tract, gray matter, and reflex arc. It is all in the periphery of the spinal cord. But central canal of the spinal cord is continuation into the third ventricle. And third ventricle is Chidakash. It is a special space where equilibrium maintained. Third ventricle, fourth ventricle, lateral horn of the third ventricle, inferior horn of the third ventricle, this whole three-dimensional picture of the ventricle, they are all connected. Therefore, that space within the brain is a space of pure awareness, pure consciousness. That is the bliss. So what you say is true. Any other question?
If you do the 8 pranayams in the morning and you do Surya Vedana, and then at the end, before meditation, you do Nadi Shodhana, does that sort of negate the effects that Surya Vedana would bring if you didn't do Nadi Shodhana at the end?
Yeah, it depends upon your own prakriti and your own vikruti. What we will do, we have a package of 7 pranayama. We start with warming, like heating, like a Basrika. Then after Basrika, we will do Kapalabhati. In between Basrika and Kapalabhati, we will do Bahya Kumbhak, outer retention. Then your body is warm, then you can do Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shuddhi. Then that Nadi Shuddhi will do the cleansing of 72,000 nadis. Then after that, you can do Agnisar, which is very important. Then your intercostal muscles are ready. Without heating, if you do pranayama, you will get muscle spasm. So to avoid that, this is a package of 7 pranayama with Basrika, Kapalabhati, Bahya Kumbhak, Anulom Vilom, which is Nadi Shuddhi type, Agnisar, then Brahmari, then Ujjayi and Udgit. This is the package of 7 pranayama. Once you learn, then you can change according to what you feel comfortable. There is no problem. Am I answering your question?
Well, sort of, but I'm curious if they sort of cancel each other out. Should you choose one, do like Surya Vedana or Chandra Vedana or Nadi Shodhana, not all of them in one sitting?
I do in one sitting every day morning when I wake up, 1 hour is given to pran. Oh, I am in ecstasy, I am in joy, I am in bliss, And you will get bliss by just following that package of 7 pranayama. But every school has different concepts. So there are so many schools of thought even in pranayama. I am not saying that you should follow my way. My way is not the only way. Perhaps your way is the best way. So just follow what you feel comfortable. The bottom line is you should feel happy, healthy, blissful. Then that is your pranayama.
Is there a particular pranayama that's recommended for certain disorders like oral health or musculoskeletal system disorders? Is there particular pranayamas you recommend?
Of course, there is that type is, for example, if a person has migraine headache, pitta type, then we do Shitali pranayama. And Shitali will calm down pitta, migraine headache will go away. If a person has acidity, acid reflux, and because of that they get temporal headache, for that you can do Shitkari. Shitkari goes through the angle of the mouth to the parotid gland and it will calm down acidity and it will help temporal headache. If a person has generalized body ache, then do Anulom Vilom. Very powerful because it does cleansing of 72,000 nadi, and Anulom Vilom Pranayama is good for generalized body aches and pain. It acts like a Tylenol. Yeah, it works.
And if someone has oral health problems, what,
Huh?
or if someone has oral health, like oral dental health, what type of pranayama?
Then you can do inhale and bring the air to the mouth and do, and then spit it out. So this is called Kavala Pranayama. Kavala means you are inhaling, taking breath, bringing some air to the mouth, and do this swishing and spit it out. And that is so good. Good for receding gums, good for gingivitis, and good for tooth infection. Yeah.
I was wondering if you could clarify, I kind of got a little lost when you were describing the nostrils and the septum, and you said the left nostril is related with water and emotions, but on your diagram...
No, water is on both sides. See, this is 1 minute, let me put here. This is right nostril, this is left nostril. Okay? Now, the water element of the left nostril will make more kapha. Kapha is liquid. It will create cold, congestion, cough, and person become emotional. If right breath cycle but water, that is pitta. Pitta is also liquid. So that will get more perspiration, hives, rash, urticaria, and irritability. Water is both sides. Pitta is watery, kapha is watery.
You mentioned high cholesterol. Is there a specific pranayama?
For high cholesterol, we can do Kapalabhati and Agnisar. When you come tomorrow, I will show you how to do Kapalabhati and Agnisar. It is amazing. And just by doing that, you are stimulating your metabolic fire. So, metabolic disorder can be corrected by Agnisara Kriya and Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is called Jivan Sati, means it is life companion. Kapalabhati, Jivan Sati, life companion.
When you do the, I think your recommendations for Agnisar, you say only 10.
Yeah, don't. Because if you do too much, then you are weakening your esophageal orifice within the diaphragm. You will likely develop hiatal hernia. Don't do that. We don't want that pranayama creating hiatal hernia. No. I think whatever speaker is sharing with you has a great scientific background behind it. So whatever he tells you, do that much. Don't do excess. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, Sam.
I've read somewhere that the body itself has a natural rhythm, like for certain time, the left nostril closes and the breath usually, we take it through the right, and then maybe after 2 minutes, the right nostril closes and you breathe through the left only. So is that true? And if it is, then if you do pranayama like Nadi Shodhana, where you're using alternate nostrils or Kapalbhati, how does it affect it, or it doesn't affect the...
No, if you do not do anything, after 200 years you will become enlightened. But by doing pranayama, we accelerate that process. We accelerate that process, nadi shuddhi, cleansing. So it will not affect the natural rhythm. Suppose in your case, your breath cycle changes every 15 minutes. So if you do pranayama, then it will change. It is supposed to change between 1.5 hours. Then it will go back to the biorhythm. That is why by doing pranayama, prana acquires your genetic code of prakriti, and then prana will yield the real prakriti. So, not doing anything, the mother nature will take care. But if we help the Mother Nature by doing pranayama, then it will accelerate the process of healing. Very beautiful question.
So, I think one of the goals is even rhythmic breathing, but if you only speak when you're exhaling, and also when you're eating, those speaking and eating seems like they would be disruptive to
Of course,
normal breathing.
Mhm.
So
That is
how do you
why
deal with that?
I never give lecture while eating. it will disturb the bio pattern. Don't discuss politics while eating. Right? That is why while eating, ajalpam, ahasan, maunam means don't crack joke while eating. You will choke. Joke will choke. And don't talk about anything because we are disturbing the rhythm of prana. So you are absolutely right. And Ayurveda says the same thing. While eating, it should be meditative. Take a lump of food, put into the mouth, chew it, bring awareness, bring mindfulness, and that eating becomes meditation. Then you will never do overeating. You will never do emotional eating. That is why eating with awareness is meditation. Even while walking, walk mindfully by watching your breath. And when you walk with awareness, walking becomes meditation. Then your walk will be graceful. You are touching the Mother Earth with delicate feet. Buddha, when he used to walk, as if he was not walking, he was floating. And when Buddha walked with awareness and with such a rhythmic breath, even though it was not the green grass to grow, green grass grew for Buddha. When Buddha walked through the woods, even though it was not the season for the trees to blossom, trees blossom for Buddha. This is the blossoming of not tree but awareness. This is the blossoming of green grass, which is awareness. That is why your whole life is a meditation. The way you walk, the way you eat, the way you take shower. And this is the divine gift of pranayama. The one pranayama I'll want to share with you, which is a very natural pranayama. Thank you, sir. You can take a pillow . And you sit quiet and watch your breath. During inhalation, say the sound so. And during exhalation, say the sound hum. This is very powerful meditation. So during inhalation, and hum during exhalation. So when you sit quiet, close your eyes and focus your attention to the third eye. And the moment you start breathing, right from beginning till the ending, one word, so, goes directly into the third ventricle, fourth ventricle. Stay there. Comes out. So Soham is a very profound mantra. Inhale with So, exhale with Hum. In order to make you understand, I utter that word. You are not supposed to utter, mutter or murmur. Feel it silently through your breath. This is very profound, ancient Vedic mantra. Just by doing Soham, Soham, it is a natural pranayama. Inhale with So, exhale with Hum. Then if you like to stay in the center of the brain, stay there. If you like to stay outside 9 inches away from the nostril, stay there. Because meeting point of So and Hum is pure cosmic consciousness. And this is a very profound, this is the top secret of Kriya Yoga. This is a profound mantra Baba Muktananda gave. Paramahamsa Yogananda gave reverse, Hum So. Inhale with Hum, exhale with So. Even if you inhale with Hum and exhale with So, Hum So, Hum So, Hum, it will become So Hum. So it doesn't matter whether you inhale So and exhale Hum. Don't get entangled. Whatever you feel comfortable, just do it. The most important thing is to stay in the gap. There is a silent gap between So and Hum. In that silent gap, there is a door to the divinity, door to the infinity, and door to the immensity. So you are eternal, changeless consciousness. And through pranayama, you will experience your own immortality. Your fear of death will go away. It will change your life. It will change your relationship. You will have very positive relationship with everyone. Because everyone is breathing. The birds are breathing, the trees are breathing, the mountains are breathing, the fish in the water is breathing, and the bird in the sky is breathing. Even the galaxy is breathing. NASA scientists couple of decades ago, they heard that sound, hum. They say, galaxy is humming. So galaxy is still humming. So Soham is a universal mantra. It is a mantra of divinity. Saha aham, I am that I am. So dear friend, thank you for coming and blessing the heart of the speaker. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. We will have great time tomorrow. We will learn. This is a great opportunity to explore into insight. Namaste. Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange Tribhuvanatarini Tarala Tarange Shankara Mauli Viharini Vimale Mama Matirastam Tava Pada Kamale भागीरथि सुखदायिनी माता तव जल महिमा निगमे ख्याता नाम जाने तव महिमानम त्रायि कृपामयी